I'm Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. I'm here at the 2013 ARC World Industry Forum in Orlando. My guest is Steve Toteda. Steve is Vice President and General Manager of the wireless group for Cooper Bussman. Steve, welcome to the forum. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you very much, Harry. It's a pleasure to be here today.
It's nice to see you. Steve, Cooper acquired a lot of wireless property and assets, and now Cooper itself has been acquired by Eaton. Can you tell me what that means for the wireless customers of Cooper?
Sure. Well, it's true, Harry. Over the years, Cooper had assembled a very strong portfolio of wireless and wireless technology with the acquisition of MTL, bringing in the L-Pro brand of products for the wireless telemetry, and then, of course, the Omnex brand of products for the wireless remote control, as well as the work that we had done with various OEMs. And now, as of December, Cooper Industries itself was acquired by Eaton. I think it's a wonderful time for our customers. It's a wonderful time for the industry. And as you know, we're a very strong provider of wireless technology for water, wastewater, oil and gas, and mining industries. And that combination of Cooper and Eaton with wireless technology in those sectors, I think will be very exciting. And certainly for the future, our customers can continue to rely on technology we provide, the services we provide, and the broader range of capability with Eaton.
You mentioned those brands, Steve, and certainly those are pretty familiar to the industrial customers, maybe more so than the Cooper brand, if you will. What are you doing to increase the value proposition for the industrial customer with the wireless in the next year or so?
Right. Well, for the industrial customer, clearly it's around efficiency and productivity and safety. And we've spent a great deal of time with the L-Pro product series, and certainly now as part of Eaton, these are core capabilities and competencies that we're focused on. Specific examples to improve the overall efficiency of deployment include the deployment of a new network management system that we have. This allows you to remotely manage and monitor all of your wireless assets across a plant. Anytime you have more than 50 or 100 devices, managing that entire network of system is a very important value proposition for the customer.
Got you. Now, a lot of service models are being disrupted these days, and industrial manufacturers are looking more and more to people, their suppliers and their supply chain to help them. What are you guys doing in this area?
Well, I think this is a very, very good example. Wireless technology, while we like to say wireless is easy to deploy and simple to use, the reality is there's a lot of aspects of wireless that require some forethought, some planning, and it's very important for our customers as they plan a particular deployment to rely on the advanced services and capabilities. And certainly companies like ourselves. We recently formed over the summer a specific group that's targeting the area of services and project capability, and that's actually gone very, very well for us. It's grown very quickly. Within Eaton, service is a very important part of the overall value proposition. And so as we combine with Cooper and Eaton, we bring that advanced technology, the capability in terms of deployment and operation of these networks with their wide array of service offerings. And I think that's a very important combination for our customers moving forward.
Sometimes, Steve, I think that maybe we've reached a plateau in terms of wireless technology. Is that right or wrong, or what are you doing in the R&D area? What do you see coming down that would be of interest to the industrial space in that area?
Well, the question you ask is are we at the beginning of the end or just the end of the beginning, Harry? I look at wireless technology, I really believe we're just getting started. And if you look at the wireless technology, certainly the field devices, that market has grown very, very quickly as you can get wireless devices out in many different parts of the plant. But we're beginning to see the use of more advanced capabilities in wireless backhaul and the ability to aggregate these sensor networks and pull the information together and do so wirelessly. And I think more importantly, the lines are beginning to blur between the wireless and the wireline networks with the advent of basic Ethernet capabilities, with the advent of IP protocol, and of course, wireless technology in a particular plant environment.
One last question, Steve. You're part of a global and now a much larger global infrastructure company. Do you see some particular sweet spots in industries or in regions for wireless these days in the industrial space?
Yes, clearly there's two aspects to that. What are the sweet spots in terms of the overall industry, and what are the regions that we're seeing this growth? For us, we're very strong in water wastewater. Globally, it's a number one market. We are number one in that market, and we're very proud of that position. But water in itself is a collection of local activities and local municipalities. And so serving those markets and having a broad range of capability to serve those markets is very important. We've been developing a range of products we believe, fall into the sweet spot of what's important in those markets. They include cellular technology, they include licensed Ethernet radio capability, and they include the network management capability to manage a system across a broad geographic region. Regionally, if you look at the world from a geographic perspective, we're seeing tremendous amount of success with our products in Latin America. And in Latin America, of course, you have similar problems with municipalities, with local governments, ensuring the safety and security of their water supply. You're also beginning to see a lot of emphasis around energy efficiency. And of course, when you look at energy more broadly, the extraction of energy and materials as part of the Latin American economies is a very important base for them. And I believe that's what's driving the success of our wireless products in those markets.
Okay. Steve, thank you so much for being with us today. It's really been a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Harry. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you again.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. I'm here at the 2013 ARC World Industry Forum in Orlando. My guest is Steve Toteda. Steve is Vice President and General Manager of the wireless group for Cooper Bussman. Thank you very much.